I am live, everybody. I'm alive. What time is it? 10:03 Pacific time. Just waiting for some people to hop in here. And then I will start talking some more. Also, I just got a little McDonald's breakfast. So you get to watch me shove this stuff into my face. Hey, was that Wes? Hey, Wes Webb. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button for me. I am live in Las Vegas, Nevada. You do know there's a Las Vegas, New Mexico. And really the only two places that I've ever taken up residency outside of California in my life are both the name of the town is both of them are called Las Vegas. One was Las Vegas, New Mexico. The other one was Las Vegas, Nevada. So that makes sense. Or does it? Does it make sense? I guess it's just one of those odd coincidences of life, you know? Just a little show note here. Apparently, Jolie's not going to be with us today because she's with a friend doing some stuff. I don't know if I should say anything. Just she's they're just looking at stuff. She's busy. She's doing some other stuff. I'm making it sound. Sometimes I just put my foot in my mouth. Anyhow, Jolie's not here because she's did some other stuff. Um, so anyhow, I'm here in Las Vegas. I'm about ready to go on a little road trip here in the Tesla. I'm going to drive down to California. I'm going to go see my kids, my adult children. Okay, they're just in case anyone's wondering, thinking I've got like little kids or something. No, they're adults. My son was just married last fall. Anyhow, uh, what did Wes say? Sitting in a restaurant while my vehicle is serviced. Oh, okay. So, as you may know, thanks for being here. We got 3 people. Make sure you hit the thumbs up for me. Make sure you subscribe and hit the share button. We're up to 615 subscribers. We will be up to 1 million before you know it. Before you know it, it'll just go boom. Oh, 1 million subscribers. But anyhow, for those of you that have been following the saga with Trucker John, You know, I've been trying to get the title. I couldn't find the title to my truck. I looked everywhere for it, or so I thought. And so I ended up sending a request to the Indiana Bureau of Motor Vehicles to get a duplicate title. And that was actually not quite a month ago. I mean, they received it. I guess I mailed it over a month ago. I sent it certified mail, so I was able to track it. They received it on April 24th. And today's what, the 23rd or something? So, but they didn't make a duplicate. They never sent it to me. And then I've called a couple times to find out what the status was on the title. And the last time I spoke with someone, I guess it was last week. Today's what, Tuesday? Yeah, it was last week sometime, last Thursday, I think. And I spoke to a very nice lady. She was trying to help me. She didn't see like anything being done. Like she didn't know, you know, where they were in the process of that. She couldn't see anything had been done. Nothing had been sent to me. So then she sent like a note over to some other department. They were supposed to get back to me, and it would have been either today or yesterday or today probably or whatever. But no one did get back to me yesterday. But so then I decided, you know, I do have a storage, you know, a little storage thing in over in Lancaster, California, which is a few hours drive from here. So I decided today that I was going to go over to Lancaster and go in there because as I remembered, I was thinking, I think I put that title in a box, and I think I deliberately put it in the very front of the storage unit, so that when you roll up the door, it would be right there. I think that's how I remember it. I remember putting it in a place that would be really easy to access. But I wasn't sure. I mean, all this time I've been looking in everything here. I have storage stuff here. I have plus everything in my truck. I could never find it. That's why I said that I eventually just sent for the duplicate. But for whatever reason, getting that duplicate is much harder than I thought it was. Well, as it turns out, so I called my daughter yesterday just to have a conversation, talk to my daughter. I hadn't talked to her in a while. And I said, hey, I'm going to go to Lancaster tomorrow because I'm going to go to my storage unit and try to find that title. So I said, so what are you guys doing? I'll come up because they don't live in Lancaster, but they live somewhat nearby. And I was like, so what are you guys doing tomorrow? Maybe, I'll swing by your guys' place and visit. And she's like, oh yeah, that'd be great. So she's, we planned to get together and have dinner and stuff like that tonight. So then we hang up, we have a conversation. And then a few minutes later, she calls me right back. And I see that it was her, on the caller ID, and I was like, I wonder what this is about. So I answer it. And then she tells me that my son Johnny, because she was talking to him about me coming up and about the. I guess she told him about, I was looking for the title for the truck and everything. And so then he said he tells her, well, I've got the title. And then she sent me a picture because they took a picture of it. He found it. It was in one of those plastic sheet protectors. Apparently I gave it to him for safekeeping, and he kept it safe for me all this time. It's been a few years. It's probably been over 4 years ago, and I still can't. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember giving it to him. My memory is, like I said, is I put it in a box, and then I was, as I was looking for it up here, I was remembering that I put it in the storage unit, like right in the front of the storage unit. But apparently, I gave it to my son to keep for safekeeping for me. So my son has the title for my truck. So that's why today's show is called "The Search Is Over," because now I know where it's at. Now I just gotta go get it. So that's where I'm off to today. I'm gonna be doing a little road trip down there in Southern California, and I'm gonna be in the Tesla. Probably spend the night. I'll probably end up spending the night up there, and then I'm gonna come back here tomorrow. So the good news is, once I have that title in hand, then I can go ahead and sell the truck, because I want to use the money from the truck to put down on the Tesla I want to buy. So that's what that's all about. So that means I got to get on the road here pretty quick. And I could do a little, ride along. But I know Hal's has done that a little bit sometimes or a couple times when he's driving from Vegas to LA, and he always loses the signal because it gets pretty remote. It's pretty remote stuff out there. I imagine once I get out of town, if we did that, the signal's going to die. But before I take off, I think I'm going to run through the car wash. We could do a car wash. You guys want to do a car wash video? Can you hear me? Hey, they call me Rose. Let me just go back to the chat here. Okay, so yeah, what's in there? Car done. Just gotta finish ice cream. Oh yeah, get your ice cream. They call me Rose. Hi, Rose. And Wes says he has the volume down because he forgot these earbuds in the car. Okay. Volume mute or up. I don't know. Hey, KO. KO, thanks for stopping by. And KO says we can hear you. Okay, good. I'm always afraid that, you know how things happen. Like sometimes the Bluetooth does weird stuff in here. Uh, yep, car wash. Okay. And Kayla says, at least I can now that I am not on the phone or something. Working back to the shop. And Kayla says, was John searching for something and found it, or is this a Survivor song? Well, I don't know when you came in. I was just explaining how I'd been looking for the title of my truck all this time for the last couple of months, trying to searching high and low for that title. And now I just found out last night that my son has had it the whole time, that I apparently gave it to him for safekeeping, and I completely forgot 100%. I still don't even remember. You know how sometimes you forget something, and then when it's presented to you, then it jogs your memory, like, oh yeah, that's right. I don't even remember. I'm still not remembering it. That's how bad my memory is, apparently. Kale says, yay. So yeah, I got the title. I'm gonna drive. That's what I'm doing today. I'm going on a road trip, and I'm gonna go and go pick that up. They live about 4 hours away from here, I guess. But I'm gonna go ahead and wash the car. It got kind of dirty yesterday. Um, had a little, no, I guess it was 2 days ago we had rain, but it's got some rain spots on it and stuff like that. So I think I'll probably be. You probably see the windshield looks kind of dirty. See, I got all these little Amazon vans. All of a sudden, they pull in here. That guy's pulling out. Oh, good. That makes it easier for me to just go forward out of here. So I'm going to go over to the car wash. And then after that, I'm going to head on down to Southern California. It's a pretty toasty day. It's probably about almost 90 degrees right now, probably upper 80s right now. I think I saw that the high is supposed to hit about 97, according to the Weather Channel. I believe that's the Weather Channel that now that's hooked up to. Not sure if we're going to get any more rain. We've had these big kind of looking rain clouds for the last few days, and we really only got one day where we had about one sort of, what do you call it, cloud burst, where we had a little downpour for like 20 minutes, and that was about it. So I'm just gonna run over to my car wash. I've got one of those memberships where you pay monthly. so you can go in as many times as you want. You know, it's actually pretty cool. Because I do go in there probably, I bet you at least 4 times a week, probably sometimes more. I wouldn't say it's every day, but almost at least every other day, I bet. And then sometimes, like if it rains or something, or if the people were particularly, dragging in and stuff. Because really, the main thing I like to do is just use the vacuum cleaners to vacuum out the floors here, because those get kind of dirty. People just drag in a little dirt, little, just stuff that really shows up on the carpet. So then I figure, well, since I'm here to vacuum, I might as well just go ahead and run it through the car wash. And today I'm going down to visit my kids and stuff. I'm not going to be doing any Ubers today, but still I like to keep it clean. I like to keep the car clean. Just keeping it clean. It's a lean, clean fighting machine. It's not really a fighting machine, but it's a driving machine. It's the driving machine. Now, hopefully, this phone won't get too hot. I'm trying to point the vents up as much as I can. I don't know if it's for the AC. It feels pretty cool, though. I think it feels cool. So maybe that's working. Because this thing, if the phone gets hot, it'll just die, or not completely die, but it'll just it would shut off for the time being until it cools down again, or until I cool it down by sticking it in front of the air conditioning vent. So for all you folks that are out on the East Coast, this is Nevada. This is what Nevada looks like. Notice I say Nevada, not Nevada. It's Nevada, people. Please say it right. I try to say your town's right, and yours. Well, this is Nevada's a state, but I try to pronounce whatever you're from correctly. Please do the same for me. It's Nevada. It's always a dead giveaway when someone says Nevada that they're not from here. And I know I'm not originally from here, but I feel like almost, I don't know if kinship is the right word or not, but I don't feel like a big outsider, because like I say, I've been coming here since the 60s, and multiple times a year, you know. Most of like my childhood and everything, we were only like maybe 3 hours away, 2.5, 3 hours away, and so we would come up here all the time. So this is not my hometown, California, and that's my home state. And I was born in California, lived there for my first 59 years of my life. But I knew how to say Nevada. I guess, is that what I'm trying to say? Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. I knew that you say Nevada, not Nevada. You know how some places, it seems like there are cities and there are states that are kind of like rivals. I've never felt like Nevada is a rival of California. I've always felt like we were like, like a brother or sister state, I guess you'd say. That's just my feeling. Now, I know there's a lot of, you know, there are a lot of weirdo right winger extremists that live out here too. So, but there's a lot to live in California too. Surprisingly, you might not know that, but you go anywhere. I mean, that's how Kevin McCarthy keeps getting elected because he's in a real right wing nutbag extremist district there. And believe it or not, though, there was a time when that district was pretty solidly Democratic as far as who they elected. And then somewhere along the line, they went with McCarthy. They've been going with him ever since, which I don't get. The guy's a moron. But they don't really care. Obviously they're just voting because he has an R next to his name. He should have an M next to his name for moron. That's just my opinion. I did live in his district, I believe, when I was living in Rosemont. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure his district covered my area because I remember I always voted for the Democrat, but to no avail. I guess McCarthy just has the name recognition now. It's hard to unseat those incumbents, but hopefully we can in the next one because he's really. Hopefully, people will see what a complete idiot he is. Especially if he shuts down the government, and then people start to not get their Social Security checks or their Medicare checks or whatever. The Biden administration, they need to put the blame solely on Kevin McCarthy and the Republicans if that happens. Now, of course, I hope that Joe Biden uh, uses the 14th. Was it the 14th Amendment or 16th? I'm such a constitutional scholar. Whatever amendment it is that says that the United States will pay its debts. The United States will not default. Okay. But I tell you, if this doesn't really open some eyes about what scumbags the Republicans are, the Republican Party, the party leadership is, then I don't know what will. All they care about is making Joe Biden and the Democrats looking bad, even if that means stopping vital care to millions of Americans. They don't give a fuck. And they are such two-faced, lying sacks of shit hypocrites. I really can't stand them. Like Fred Gutenberg says, you got to stop voting for Republicans, people. Stop voting for Republicans. It's just that simple. Sometimes the simplest way, the simplest action is the best solution. Just stop voting for Republicans, and we'd be a hell of a lot better off. I'll tell you that much for sure, by golly. By golly, by golly, by gosh. Woo, woo, hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. I guess I got to provide my own soundtrack because, you know, copyright laws. So you can see we're just going through some of the residential areas of Las Vegas. People always wonder, like, where do you live? Like there's no houses or something. But they're just like, so where do people live in Las Vegas? They think, I think they think that all there is the strip, and that people just live on the strip in the hotels or something, which is kind of what I do. But anyhow, but no, there are sprawling neighborhoods, and these houses that we're going in right now, these are not brand new. Didn't just pop up. These houses are probably from at least the 70s right here that we're going through right now. Rancho Benito Estates, right there, by golly. But people like my Uber passengers, I love them. They're great. I think 99% of them have been really fantastic people. And I realize sometimes you're just trying to make conversation, you know. But it is kind of silly. Like we're like, so where do people live? Like everyone lives in one of these high-rise casinos or something. Uh, I wanted to say, know, people just live in houses, which is kind of what I say, but I say it nicely. Me, I'm a nice guy. I wouldn't ever, you know, talk to someone in a harsh voice and hurl profanities at them. Well, sometimes I do. But now we're cruising up Sahara Avenue here, westbound for the most part. I'm going to my special car wash that I like to go to. Just gonna run it through real quick. Just gonna vacuum and run it through the car wash, and then I kind of wipe it down a little bit just to get the little water spots off. And then I'm heading down to SoCal. My son has my truck title. I swear, I do not remember. I'm trying to scour my memory banks in my brain. I do not remember giving that to him. But he has it. He sent me a picture of it. He's got the title. That's why the search is over. So I'm gonna drive on down there and pick it up. Pick it up, pick it up. So no Ubering today. I was gonna do. Originally, I thought I would do some Ubering in the morning, but by the time I got up and everything, it was getting to the point where I got to get on the road. And then I was on the phone with Indiana BMV. First of all, I was on hold for like forever, and then I finally got a hold of somebody, and then you got to go through the whole thing. You got to kind of explain the whole situation all over, because every time you call somebody, it's like a different person. And then you gotta, and then while I'm doing that, I guess the guy's looking through his notes or whatever notes they have, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, I do see that such and such said this," and whatever. So anyhow, I let him know that I pretty sure I have the original. That I explained to him about how my son has it, and he sent me a picture of it, so they don't need to send me a duplicate or process a duplicate. And the reason I had to tell him that is because if they did that, then the title that I had would basically be null and void. And since I have it, I don't need them to make a duplicate. One thing about this place is they have really long stoplights. I think they have the longest stoplights in the country. But that's just my opinion. I'm not sure how you would actually check that. I mean, I guess you would have to actually go to every town in the country and time it. Time them. That would be quite an extensive project. Or I guess if you had like a whole bunch of people and everyone just timed the stoplights in their town, and then everyone could submit their findings. So that's more doable actually than just one person doing it. It would be impossible. That's why we got to be a team, people. See how I work that in? We got to be a team. We got to work together. You can't just do it on your own. You can get so much more done if we work together as a team. Vote for Democrats, please. I'm on fire. I'm on fire today. Yeah. I'm on fire. Oh, here's a place that does window tinting and PPF. That's good to know, because if I ever do get a Tesla, the first thing I want to do is go put the PPF protective layer on it. So now I know there's a shop right there that does it. And also, I would like to tint the windows, get kind of a dark tint, and things of this nature. So if I do get that Tesla, hopefully I will. Fingers crossed. Model Y. Then that's where I'm going. I'm going to go to this shop right here that I just passed, and I'm going to at least get an estimate. I think it's like $1,000, pretty close to $1,000, $900 or $1,000 to do the PPF. To do a wrap, like if you want to wrap it in just like pretty much any color you want, I think it's about $2,500, maybe more, depending on, I guess. But I'd rather just get the PPF, I think. A, because it's cheaper. I think just A. I think it's just A. It's because it's cheaper. Because if I had the money, I might go with a wrap. Because then you could make your car basically any color you want. So if I was going to do that, then I should probably. Well, it doesn't. I don't think it really matters the base color. So whatever. But I was just thinking maybe I should just get the white, because the white comes as the standard. There's no extra charge. And then instead of getting a $2,000 paint job, let's say, for instance, or $1,500, you could just get the wrap. Of course, it's going to be probably $2,500 or $3,000, but that extra money, that $1,500 to $2,000 that you don't spend on the paint upgrade, that would go towards that would go towards a wrap job. Yeah, I'm getting kind of ahead of myself. I don't even know if I can get financed, to tell the truth, to be honest. My credit rating has taken a little bit of a hit since I've been not truck driving. So I don't know. Well, we're almost to the car wash. There it is. So I'm going to go vacuum. And then we'll go through it. Pretty good. How you doing? You guys still there? Anybody still there? I know this is riveting stuff. Vacuuming, going to a car wash. It's pretty riveting. You don't see this on House Parks. No siree. You don't get this kind of entertainment. All right, let's go to car wash mode. And away we go. Into the car wash we go. Here comes some soap, I guess. Huh? Getting soapy. Here comes the brush. Comes the side brushes. And now I guess we're getting some rinse. Are we rinsing? Oh, where's the rinse? I don't know what that last thing was. But like, now we're getting the rinse. That was like a power wash part of it, and then the rinse. Gonna rinse away our troubles. And then come the big blow dryers. Yeah, I'm getting blown. Well, the car is. Actually, I'm not. The car is getting a blowjob right now. The car is very happy right now. I can tell. The, the car. I believe I overheard the car saying that this is his favorite part of the wash when it gets blown. All right. Just creeping along here. Almost out. Almost all the way out. Still pushing us along on the little track. And I believe that's it. Right next door is this dispensary. So that girl's probably a stoner. No, just kidding. But they do offer kickbacks, so I like that. To Uber drivers, I like those kind of places. Give me some money for dropping people off. I'm not a stoner. I'm just not. I mean, I smoked my share of weed back in the day, but I never really identified as a stoner. Okay, I'm gonna wipe her down. I'm gonna go. I'll be outside wiping down the car. I almost called it a truck. It's not a truck. Forgive me for calling you a truck. Let's see here. Me. Oh, hang on a second. I was charging my iPhone, and it fell off the charger. So I had to put it back on. guys still with me? I'm back here wiping down stuff. I'm just wiping down the backs of these seats because when people get in and out of the vehicle, they always manage to just put little scuff marks on it. You know, I mean, it's just, I'm not blaming them, or I do it in the front seat where I get in and out. I scuff up the side molding. It just happens. But I like to wipe it down and at least start off, you know, clean. Even though today I'm not Ubering, but still. Once I'm done, I'll go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. Just getting this one last sort of door panel, door jamb thingy here. And I think that should be about it.
Anybody still here? I'm going to show you the car. There she is, all nice and clean. I want to show you this metallic paint job. This is just the stock paint job. I think it's really good. I don't know if you can see. It's a really nice metallic silver. I think if I get one, I might just go with this color, the metallic silver. I really do like it. I wonder if I should take my sticker off since I'm traveling today. You know, who cares? So there it is. There she is in all her glory. I really like the Model 3. I think they're really nice. I almost like it better than the Model Y even, as far as the way it looks. But I think I would rather go with the Model Y simply because, you know, it's bigger. And a little bit more comfortable and easy to get in and out of for me. Although I'm like right now, I just got into this, you know, I'm fairly easy. I'm getting more and more anyhow. I might go ahead and end the show here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the road on my way to Southern California. I know this is kind of a weird show. Basically, you know, driving around and going through a car wash, and I could tell I only have 3 people in here, 5 thumbs up. So not the most riveting of shows. But the big news is that I found my title. So the search is over. Well, I guess I could go back and look at some of the what I missed in the chat, because I was totally ignoring you guys. Hey, Divinity said, thank you for being here. So, KO says, must be prime parking. Amazon, that is. But, bump. Oh, yeah, that was when I was back over there. KO says, Wendy's sign, now hiring 2 closers. Wendy's sign after internet meme, now hiring 2 losers. West Webb says, oh, happy day. I think I was talking about finding the my title. Divinity says, hi, John, West, Kenneth, and Jolie. Hi, Divinity. I don't know if you're still here or not, but thanks for being here. I always appreciate it when you drop in. Divinity says, what are we up to today? Selling a car? No. Well, no. Hopefully selling a truck. West Webb says, that's when I get my title. Hey, Divinity. And Chaos says, hey, Divinity said. West Webb says, oh, what a relief it is. West says, hey, can you see me? I do see you now. I mean, Wes says, turning off my phone. Everybody say bye to Wes Webb. Okay, well, this was a while ago, so. And then Wes says, my car is in great shape according to the mechanic. Only drove it 1,500 miles in the past year. Yeah, that's nothing. Wes says, that's tough, but changes are good. Progress in baby steps. Caterpillar to butterfly. Did you sell the Cadillac? I did sell the Cadillac. Wes Webb says, funny sounds, vacuum cleaner. Oh, yeah, I was vacuuming, yeah. Wes says he's here. Kyo says, no, we left, laughing out loud. Because I was asking if you were still there, I guess. Wes says, 13-year-old flex fuel hybrid. And Wes says, Hal used to do shows on the road. Too many people, too nervous, including me sometimes. Wes says, got nervous. Ko says, car wash, working for the car washer, car wash. Wes says, like my car wash, except outdoors. KO says, brush. I had to beat off that car, 11. Wes says, soapy, McSoap face. Wes says, laughing out loud, Ken. Wes says, outdoor car wash don't work in Illinois winters. Wes says, good job when the air is already dry. Wes says, I have to use a synthetic chamois or chamois. I don't know. What says, laughing out loud, wouldn't you like to be a stoner too? Oh, that's when I saw the girl. Wes says, second vape since I got home. Feels nice, relaxing, more to toke and to be at home. And Wes says, new hybrid with CBD helps with pain too. Since I was going to be out walking, I put on compression socks and they hurt my hands putting them on. New one's very tight, new socks. And then Wes says, looks like an old decommissioned handheld car wash. Yes, this is. And now it just makes good parking because it offers shade. Basically, these are the employees, I think, of the dispensary and some of the car wash people, really. But I always park over here when I dry off the car and stuff. Wes says, I'm more careful keeping a rental car clean than my own vehicle. Wes says, oh, out with the lawn, help back now. Alrighty. Well, alrighty then. So Wes is back. Wes says, out of the sun. Yeah, this is a nice shady spot. Okay, guys, I guess that's it. I'm going to hit the road. I got a few hours ahead of me. Really, I don't think there's any sense in doing keeping the video going because it's just there's going to be probably buffering and losing of signal and all that and things of this nature and things like that and the things of the nature that happened, the things that happened in the desert, the things that happened in the desert. Get to the chopper. No. Anyhow. So I know this is a boring show today. Hey, they can't all be, gold, right? They can't all be Emmy winners or whatever YouTube awards are. They can't all be Tubies. Keo says, "Gato da chopper." I wish I did have a chopper. I could just fly down there. That'd be pretty quick. But yeah, I'm gonna hit the road, Jack. But I'm gonna come back. I promise I'm gonna come back. I'm just trying to think what's going on. Wednesday, I guess Liberal Dan will be on. Tomorrow, House Sparks is, I guess, going to be on sometime. And then Thursday, I'll be back on. One of these days, I'll have a real show for you. One of these days, it won't just be me vacuuming and washing my car and eating McDonald's or eating anything, for that matter. One of these days, it'll be like a real show where I do singing and dancing. No, not that type of show. I don't know. What is a real show on YouTube? I guess anything could be a real show. Maybe it's just a guy sitting in his car rambling. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. I don't have the answers. But the show is growing. We're up to 615 subscribers. I really appreciate that. I remember just not too long ago, I was at like 589, and I was bitching about how it went from 589 to 588. Now we're at 615. Let's keep it growing. And then someday maybe I will have a real show. I'll grow up. I'll grow up and be a real show. KO says, Red Rum, Weird Al Yankovic in UHF. Oh. I don't think I ever saw that. Anyhow, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the share button. And the thing about my show is you never know. You never know what you're going to get. It's like my show is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Sometimes I'm in a truck. Sometimes I'm in a Tesla. Sometimes I'm at the Blueberry Hill restaurant. Sometimes I'm at the McDonald's eating McDonald's food. Sometimes I'm just walking around Las Vegas and the Strip. Sometimes I'm vacuuming. You just never know what you're going to get when you come over here to the Trucker John channel. It's very Forrest Gumpian. if I don't mind saying so myself. Anyhow, Hedge Enemy. What? No way that was my favorite movie when I was like 9. What, UHF? I don't think I saw it. Chaos says the helicopter scene when he's being Rambo after getting Stanley out of Channel 8 closet. And Chaos says, hi, Hedge Enemy. Hello, Hedge Enemy. Welcome to the end of the show. You made it just in time. Just in time to give me a thumbs up and to give you salutations, good person. And to let you know, I will be back on Thursday, 9 a.m.-ish. Today I didn't get started till 10 a.m.-ish, but I was on the phone talking to the Indiana BMV. Hedge Enemy says, yeah, it's awesome. It's like a vision of YouTube from the 80s. Okay, I think I remember it. I may have seen it. Of course, now we're going back 40 years. I couldn't even remember that I gave my son the title to my truck to hold for me. And that was only like 3 years ago, so, or 4 years ago maybe. But I slightly, as I'm going through the memory banks of my memory banks, I think I recall at least seeing, a promo spot for it or something, but I don't think I actually went and saw it or ever rented it or anything like that. But now you guys have piqued my interest. You piqued something. So now I'm gonna have to go watch it because it sounds pretty interesting, pretty funny. Weird Al is a funny guy. He's a funny guy. Weird Al. He's a wild and no, that's Steve Martin. Okay. I guess you can, I could use Steve Martin to do to compliment Weird Al, right? He's a wild and crazy guy. Okay, enough of that. UHF, this is KO. UHF was released in 1989, but I didn't see it in 1989, or 1889 for that matter. KO says, I saw it much later than that. Well, if I see it, it'll even be much later than that. But yeah, I'll check that out because it sounds like it'd be a good time for all. A good time was had by all. Which is more than I can say about the poor people having to watch this show. But a boom. Anyhow, so yeah, I'm gonna hit the road now, and so I'll be back Thursday. Like I was saying, it used to be 9 a.m. It might be 10 a.m. I don't know. My life off the road is quite different than my life on the road. So things have changed. KO says, I would imagine it was during my cable TV subscription period, which would be about 1998 to 2011. I remember the decade well. It was the time of subscription television. The bygone days, the bygone era. Now everything is streaming. Now we just stream. We're just streamers. Stream. Oh boy, what have I done? What have I done? I've gone off into a Everly Brothers tune. All right, guys. Thanks, KO, for being here. KO says, which means I found out about it on I Love the 1980s on VH1 and MTV. Thank you very much. Which brings us back to House Sparks. Probably. In some sort of roundabout kind of way, I guess. In a way. In a kind of Kevin Bacon 7 whatevers. All right, guys. I gotta hit the road. I'm just trying to think. Okay, I'm thinking about my route. I've got it routed here on navigation, and we're gonna get on going, get on down the road. And let's see, today's Tuesday. Yeah, I'll be back Wednesday and then Thursday. Okay, yeah. So should check. It all checks out. It all checks out. What says? But my high speed costs another $99. 90 for the low price of $99. Yes, you can have high speed for the low bargain basement price. Okay, it says 6 degrees of Kelvin. Yes. Where I am hungry now. I have to go have a safe trip. Go have some bacon. You're gonna go have some bacon now, aren't you? And I'm not talking Kevin. I'm talking just good old bacon. Fry it in a pan. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thursday. I'll see you Thursday. Make a note of it. And tell your friends to come check out the Trucker John show. It's a nice break from, the bullshit. It's a nice break from the bullshit. Even though I do bullshit, I guess. Kyo says, but an apple and some cashew nuts soon. No bacon? Not even one little tiny piece? All right, you do healthy. You do you, boo. Have the nuts. Have the apple. All right. It's good for you. All right. With that, no bacon for me. All right. More than that's just more for me. All right, guys. See you Thursday. I'll see you in the chats. Around the chats. Okay, so I ate enough of it before this last year. Okay. Westweb says had 5-bar 5G in the restaurant. When it gets to my neighborhood, I am dropping Comcast Xfinity. And Wes says I love bacon. So there. For all you bacon haters. So anyhow, yeah. All right, guys. I'm just trying to think. Was there anything I didn't say that I was gonna say today? Did I forget something? I think we're all caught up. Jackie says, "Wait, hi, bye, guys." Hey, Jackie. Wes Webb says, I ate fried shrimp for lunch, which is sort of forbidden to me. And KO says, hi, Jackie. Well, moderation, all things in moderation, all right? I mean, unless it's something that will automatically kill you if you just have one little smidgen of it. In most cases, I think you can get by with moderation. I think, but I'm not a doctor, so don't basically don't believe anything I say. KO says, ooh, Jackie Blue, ooh, Jackie Blue. KO says hi, KO hi, and what says, son has your car title, no, my truck title, and you are trying to figure out your game plan. All boils down to money. And Jackie says, hi, Wes. And Wes says, hey, Jackie. I guess that's it. Yeah, I think Wes may have pretty much encapsulated that in one little post. Yeah, my son's got the truck title. I'm going to go down there and get it. I've already gotten a couple offers on the truck. The only thing holding it up was the title. So hopefully I can get that thing sold pretty quickly. Yeah, I did sell the Cadillac, and I'm basically just on a rental vehicle until I buy, can buy something. Hopefully I can get a Tesla Model Y. Fingers crossed, thoughts and prayers, positive wish thinking, positive whatever thoughts my way would be appreciated. Just good vibes, good positive vibes. Let's just send the good positive vibes over here to Trucker John, and that'd be graciously appreciated. I think that's a combination of graceful and grateful, and I don't know. Anyhow, KO says sending hearts for Jolie, who might be lurking out there somewhere. She might be. You never know. You just never know. But yeah, shout out to Jolie. She's off having some fun with a friend, looking at her old neighborhood, you know, where she grew up and stuff. And so she's having a good time. It's not like there's not. I don't think there's anything bad going on or anything like that. Kayla says she put out the notices. Oh, okay. Well, it says I need a new roof on my back porch. What I really want is a new back porch. Yeah, just like the whole thing, not just the roof. All right, let's get some positive vibes out there to West and get a new porch. Positive thoughts, people. The power of positive thinking. All right, I'm out of here. I'm just basically rambling. I'm just trying to think. I'm pretty sure, like was said, we encapsulated everything. I'll let you know. I guess Thursday we'll update on the title, and make sure that's the right thing and the right deal, and I've got everything I need, or what else I need to, what the next step is as far as. I might have to go to the Nevada DMV, and actually I might have to, I don't know, register it here before I can sell it. I'm not really sure, but I'll find out once I get the title in hand. What says I believe in prayer. I'm praying for all of you, really. Well, thank you very much. And I believe prayer is basically like a collective consciousness that work, and I think it does work. KO says just as long as Wes's new back porch is not someone else's back porch that blew away in a windstorm. Yeah, we wouldn't want that. We'd want like his own back porch. What says I do too, John. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the thumbs ups. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. Sharing is caring. All right, I'll see you in the chats, and I will see you Thursday, 9 to 10 Pacific time. 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time is basically the ballpark figure. All right, guys. I'll see you. All right. Bye-bye.